You'll notice that one of us is taking a proactive approach to the rent situation.
Well, actually, one of us has just placed an ad in the Courier, which might just reach a few more mugs in search of an idyllic rural lifestyle. Ma'am. I was out of order. I'm sorry I had a go at you last night.
Well, you did. Let's leave it at that.
It's just the effect you have on people. Especially me.
Haven't you forgotten your suitcase?
I'm going to work, and then I'm coming back. Which doesn't mean to say I'm not still coming to terms with the information.
You didn't dream it, Adam. I'm sorry.
I wish I had.
There's no going back. I expect you'll want to visit Louise's boyfriend on your way in. I would have thought you'd want to get shot of me as soon as possible.
No. It'd kill your dad if the police were involved. He just couldn't stand it. Going to the police is the last thing that either of us need to be thinking about right now. I assume the need to confess won't be extending beyond me. Well then, I have a lot to think about.
And when you finish that, the floor needs mopping.
What did your last slave die of?
Overwork, funnily enough.
Jamie, customer? No way was I as drunk as he was making out.
We were a bit blurred around the edges.
Yeah, because I'm so far out of practice. All right, I've got to be responsible, fair enough. I won't mind having a life to go with it, even a bit of one, but no, not according to Terry.
And half the rest of them round here, if Leslie's anything to go by. Ugh.
We have got a point. I mean, I'm up to my eyeballs in debt, I've got a kid, probably going to end up with a criminal record to go with it. Not only that, you know that money on the table? Where do you think that last round came from?
Our Owen emailed me this morning, so I've printed it off. Marvellous modern technology. That's the girl he's latched onto. Looks like a right fast cat to me.
Oh, they all will until he marries one. Oh, I've been wondering where he was all morning.
Here, don't tell your mother. Go on, have a right good snarl.
All looks very important.
Secret admirers you haven't told us about.
Wouldn't be secret then, would they? Oh, well, we won't be bothering about that.
Go on, then.
It's a wedding invitation from Eve, my granddaughter. They can manage without me.
You mean you don't want to go to your own granddaughter's wedding?
Wild horses wouldn't drag me there. More cake?
Yeah.
No more crank phone calls.
Told you. Nutcase. Forget it. Hi.
It's okay. Isla, hi. Come through.
I just thought I'd make sure there was nothing missing out of all that stuff I dropped off.
You could have called and found that out.
I also wanted to find out if you'd gone completely off your rocker. And to be honest, if I'd asked that over the phone, I wouldn't have been able to see whether you were lying.
Oh, Isla, I don't want to go through all this again.
There's something not right here, Adam. Look, eccentric, I could understand, but this one strikes me as, I don't know, dangerous. And not in an intriguing, romantic kind of way, either.
She's had problems, but we're working through them. Together. If that's all right with you.
Well, all I can say is it must be love.
Well, there you go, then.
What's all this lot? You been saving up?
These are going to Laurel for Jumble. Leave them, and the ones for you are on that side.
Don't tell me. You've chopped Rodney up and you're trying to dispose of his body.
Oh, I haven't finished with it yet.
Shame.
Well, say there'd been an emergency. You'd still not be in any fit state to sort it out, would you?
Oh, we could all get struck by lightning from here to the post office.
At least no one could say that we brought it on ourselves, could they?
Terry, it's like having Jiminy Cricket on my shoulder with you lately. Get lost, will you? I've never been a bad mother and I'm not gonna be.
I'm not saying that. It just, well, he'd be better off with me now and again, that's all.
You've no idea what it's like to have half the village shaking their heads when you walk past.
Well, don't give him any more excuses then.
Oh, become a nun, shall I?
Well, I can't quite see that, but look, if you do want to go out and get ratted,
Oh, slightly tipsy.
well, just bring them round and leave them with me. Well, that way we both know where we stand. Or stagger, in your case.
I don't know whether to be pleased or disappointed. You're showing me more concern now than you ever did when we were married.
Does that worry you?
It might if it carries on.
It took a couple of trips to transfer your life to where it is now. There's no reason why it can't be transferred back.
Except that I'm sticking with Steph.
Your own private invalid.
It's not like that.
Really? Our relationship started breaking down the minute I started finding my own space, doing things that didn't rely on you. As far as you were concerned, it was like some kind of betrayal. How healthy is that in a relationship, Doctor?
We live and learn.
I hope so. For your sake.
Well, I heard there might have been a bit of cake going.
Not for you, you're slimming.
Well, you might as well sit down now you're here. Make another pot.
Now, Leonard, now, don't get mad. Leonard, Edna's granddaughter's...
I don't see that my family's doings are anybody else's business, if you don't mind. And it's certainly not worth arguing about.
I've only come for a bit of cake.
Very wise.
Edna's granddaughter's getting married in something, France. Anyway...
San Marlowe, which is where she lives, so it's not that unusual.
Is this your Eve you're on about?
And she won't go because they fell out. Not now, ages ago.
Over things you know nothing about.
I don't want to know either.
Is that daft or is that daft? Knowing how important it is to set things straight. Families especially.
Oh, she's trying to set things straight. Don't you worry about that. I mean, everything paid for, hotels, planes if I want.
Well, all the more reason.
Not for me.
Do you mind if I say something?
Don't you be taking sides.
Unless it's mine.
I'll just have a small piece of cake if that's all right.
Look, come on, Betty. Widen your gastronomic horizons here. Work with me. Come on, carrot cake.
No, I don't like
Told you.
Chocolate fudge brownies.
Too fattening.
Yeah, do you mind? Banoffee pie? No, that's not going to work. Tartar.
Too foreign. This is now wrong. We're nice. Gone.
I'm not giving up, you know.
Well, I would if I was you, lad. Save you a lot of time and aggravation.
Welcome to Yorkshire.
And wipe the floor. I don't want me crutches slipping on it.
You don't need crutches for a twisted ankle anyway.
Have you seen how swollen my ankle is? I could sue the wool pack for this.
You know, I nearly forgot. 500 of your English pounds. Don't get up, even if you could, and never say I don't pay my debts.
At least the first instalment.
You have to ruin the moment.
And where did you get this lot from, then?
Don't knock it, Viv. Where'd you get this lot from, then?
Never mind, it was all above board. Anyway, Viv, dearest favourite stepmother, how do you expect me to realise my entrepreneurial potential?
That's my boy.
Pay you back the rest of what I owe you, if you won't allow me to unleash my culinary vision on your cat?
We've managed all right so far, believe it or not. You're not in Harrogate now, you know.
Be thankful for small mercies. It's a cheese and onion world, son. Get used to it.
Only me. You might want to slow down a bit.
Eventually, I would stop, and I wouldn't know what to do then.
Well, let me tell you exactly what's going to happen now, shall I? I want you to go through it all again. Every detail. Everything you've told me, and anything you might have missed out.
Starting where?
Shelley. When she came here, why she came in the first place, who else she was friendly with. Everything.
Well, I don't know if I can.
You can. You must. Look, Steph, no more secrets. I want to know the whole story, no matter how long it takes.
I think I might need a drink.
Good. Because I definitely need one.
I wanted her to come back, you see. marry my dad, make everything all right. But she wasn't going to have it. And that made me angry. That made me very angry. Eventually, people stopped asking about her. Oh, well, they assumed she'd gone back where she came from. There was nobody else, you see, to miss her. Apart from me, that is. Well, now that I've told you all that, what are you going to do with it?
Well, I won't be going to the police if that's what you mean.
Do you know, it's very strange. I seem to be transferring the weight of all this onto you. Must be love after all. But that's not fair. I want to clear this once and for all. I want to get rid of this guilt. I'm going to tell the police.
No. You said it with Terence, and now I'm saying it. No police.
I don't see why that should worry you.
Apart from seeing the woman I love go through all that. Again? No, I'm serious. What good could possibly come of it, anyway? It wouldn't just be about you. You've said that yourself. What about your dad? And all the things we're trying to get off the ground here? Your business, my practice? We'd lose the lot.
Just telling someone I did it doesn't make it right. It still happened.
It's less of a burden, though, surely.
Do you know, I'm not sure whether you believe what I've told you. I haven't just had some funny turn, you know.
Of course I believe you. But that's not important. The main thing is we can get through this together.
Hang on. Hang on, why are you doing this?
We don't need anybody else.
And that's it?
Isn't that enough?
It's got nothing to do with us.
You can't go around rejecting members of your own family just because they make the odd mistake, especially the young ones who don't know any better.
Odd mistake? One of that Eve's odd mistakes put our Mark in Borstal. I say we mind his own business. But then I always say that, but nobody ever takes any notice.
So stop saying it then. Len's probably right, Pearl.
Thank you. You know I'm feeling a bit rough, me. And it's not just listening to you two either.
Besides, we all know she was a batten when she was here that eve. Happen she hasn't changed.
Happens she's got worse.
And happens some folks would rather have an easy life than face up to their responsibilities.
Oh, yeah, we just come for a walk to get out of the house, haven't we, Flower?
Oh, I don't know you managed to still pick him up.
Oh, he's not that big. He'll always be a baby to me.
Hey, yeah? I'll take him for an hour if you want to stop here.
Don't panic, we're not staying.
Oh, good. Because we know how smoky it can get in here sometimes.
Don't want you getting any bad habits too young, do we, TJ?
Who asked you?
Well, I don't think them extractors ever really do a proper job, you know.
Oh, so I'm giving my kid cancer now as well, am I?
Well, it's amazing how early these things can start. I mean, I was reading this article...
Get lost, all of you. It's like the Spanish Inquisition round here. We're going home.
Dawn? No one's having a go at you.
Oh, looks like someone's had a sense of humour bypass there.
Well, maybe she's just gone looking for some sympathetic mates.
Dawn!
What are you getting all worked up about again?
What is it with everybody? It's like I don't even look after my own baby.
Don't be daft. Who said that?
Everybody.
What's the Bob Hope mantra? When everybody's having a go at you and you know they're all wrong.
Take no notice.
Voila.
Yeah, and what if I get sent down and they take TJ off me and Terry ends up having him?
That is the even worse than the worst case scenario. That's never gonna happen. You'll get a slap on the wrist and a fine, and that's your lot. Go on, get yourself home, kettle on, telly on, just forget about it.
If only. Come on.
Oh, didn't call into the wool pack then.
I didn't fancy it.
Even though being at home is, false economy.
All right, so it might not be entirely accurate fiscal policy. I'm not Gordon Brown, am I?
Do you want some tea?
Might have just got the chippy.
Oh, and spend another fortune. It's ready. Go and get washed. And what is that? Because if it's junk, don't leave it lying around there.
Well, it's just some stuff that Rodney was chucking. I thought you could sort through it for a car boot or whatever. Make a few quid. Well, he won't mind if he was chucking it anyway, will he?
Every little helps. even from Rodney.
No, I just thought you could sort through it, you know.
Well, it's nice to know that you're thinking of me in a positive sense for a change. Although, I'm not sure I'm flattered that a bag of junk triggers images of your mother.
It wasn't a conscious thing.
All right, lay off. And when we've dined, we'll have a look what Rodney has contributed to our cause. And there's a can of beer in the fridge.
Thanks, man.
I had a choice. I could have saved her. I could have saved her life, and I ignored it.
You were confused, not thinking straight with all the arguing. You could have convinced yourself of having done something that never actually happened.
There's just one flaw in that argument. I did it, Adam. I was fully compos mentis. Oh, I didn't plan it, I'll give you that. But when she went backwards over that rail, I made no attempt to save her. I let her drown.
Let's not try and mention that part again, shall we?
I'm not sure. Maybe I did want to kill her. I just don't know anymore.
No witnesses? No body? No crime?
Yeah, but nobody understood Leonardo da Vinci. Look at him now.
He's dead.
You think Jamie Oliver's his real name? No way. He heard about my cooking ideas and decided to name himself after me right there and then. He's really called Norman. He is?
I won't trust you boiling an egg.
Yeah, but you don't see what I'm getting at, do you? I design the strategy. I don't get my hands dirty. Marconi doesn't come round to mend your radio, does he?
That's because he's dead and all.
Giving it the old nobody understands me line again, is he?
That's just your latest wife, actually, Dad. Anyway, I don't know what you washed these in, but you might need a touch more grease solvent in there.
Oh, how haven't you not strangled him by now, Bob?
I have many regrets in my life. Love, take him out and shoot him for me, eh?
See, what this village needs is competition.
Oh, we have loads of competitions. Tombola, darts, scarecrow competition.
I mean, on the catering front, give people what they want. Choice.
Boiled or mashed?
Oh, I'm wasting my time. I give up.
No, hang on. Are you being serious?
Yes.
Right. Come on. Let's see whether you're all mouth or not.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, has anyone been on about the advert yet?
Oh, I'd forgotten all about that.
Oh, they said it would be in tonight. Surely there must be somebody in Hot and Courier land looking for a room.
Well, someone will see it in the accommodation section at the weekend. I mean, people generally wait for that.
I was hoping to be ringing off the hook by now. Still, can't force it, I suppose. Shall I put a brew on?
I'll do that. You start the washing up.
Might as well get used to a few quiet nights in for a change.
Oh, yes, well, it won't do us any harm. I like it quiet.
Funny place for an orgy.
You should be so lucky. I'd have brought me wellies if I didn't know.
Oh, are we still on the same subject?
Right, here we are. Peg's place. Better known as Mandy's Munchbox. It's a bit worse for wear, I know, but still an inspiration to village entrepreneurs everywhere.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Well, learn, be inspired, use it for parts.
What, you mean like a mobile food business? What, like a chippy van?
Well, why not?
Well, like Meals on Wheels?
Oh, well, that's taken, Flower.
All right, Jamie's cool dinners then.
Oh, except for when they're art.
Which is what I am from now on, girls. Stick with me, hit and run catering, genius.
Oh, at least he's forgotten about the orgy.
I have not. This is better, though.
I think there's something seriously wrong with you, babe. Right, come on, Del, we're off.
Yeah, we're going trapping in Hotton. Do you fancy it?
What are we waiting for?
Look, there's no point in raking over everything that's happened. No good could come of it, not for Shelley, and think of the pain and anguish it could cause your dad. All of it avoidable if the story stays in this room. Steph, it could kill him.
Best stop at one, eh?
I'm serious. We stick together, we can get through anything. Anything.
Do you know, I thought the minute I told you I'd lose you.
Oh, no. I'm not running anywhere if that's what you're worried about. I've done enough of that in my life already, thanks.
Most people would have had half the Yorkshire constabulary banging on my door.
I'm not going to let you down. Mm-mm. You just got to believe in me. I guess that's what love is. Trust, mainly.
Believing in the impossible. That it can actually happen. And that it can last.
And knowing someone else believes in exactly the same thing.
No more secrets?
No more secrets.
You know, Adam, I think this is a first for me. I really do.
In what way?
Love. It's not something I've ever been used to. It's not something I've ever had.
Until now.
Until now.
You know, you're just going to have to believe me. After all, I am a doctor.